Uh-oh. Don't we need to have a conversation?
Well, maybe those bloody Vulkars will think twice next time before trying to keep a Jedi prisoner. And as for you, if you think you can collect me as a prize... Wait, I don't believe this. You're one of the soldiers with the Republic fleet, aren't you? Yes, I'm sure of it. How did you end up racing for these swoop gangs?
My name's Lindoa. I'm here to save you.
Save me? Is that what you were trying to accomplish by riding in that swoop race? Well, as far as rescues go, this is a pretty poor example. In case you hadn't noticed, I managed to free myself from that neural restraint collar without your help.
Oh my god.
In fact, it's more accurate to say that I saved you.
Bastila.
Brejik and his Vulkars would have left you for dead if I hadn't stepped into that fight. You're lucky I was here to get you out of this mess.
I think you've got things confused. You were a helpless prisoner until I came along.
I may have been a prisoner, but a Jedi is never helpless. Maybe you've heard of a little thing called the Force? But I suppose I shouldn't be too hard on you. You did try to save me after all, even if it didn't go quite as planned. So let's get down to business. We're not out of danger yet. If I'm going to figure out a way for us to get off this planet, I need to know what kind of resources we can draw on.
Maybe the Force. Have you ever heard of it?
Survivors left from the Ender Spire.
Karth and I are already working on a plan to get off Taris.
Karth Onasi is alive? Finally, some good news. Karth is one of the Republic's best soldiers. He's proved himself a hero a dozen times over. And he sent you here to save me. Maybe I misjudged you. Karth wouldn't have sent you if he wasn't confident in your abilities. Forgive me. Despite my Jedi training, I still tend to act a bit rashly sometimes. Please take me to Karth right away. Between the three of us, I'm sure we can figure out some way to get off this planet before the Sith realize we're here.
Woo. Whoa. Uh-huh. No! Oh, yeah. There he is.
Not win, Revan.
Best Sith ever. Take us to Karth, nasty. Karth, you nasty.
Bastila, you're alive. Finally, things are looking up. Now we just need to figure out a way to get off this planet.
Clothes on, Karth. What the hell?
You don't have a plan to get off Taris yet. What have you been doing all this time?
We were trying to find you, remember?
I see. Now that I'm back in charge of this mission, perhaps we can start doing things properly. Hopefully our escape from Taris will go more smoothly than when you rescued me from Brejik.
Bruh.
I know you're new at this, Bastila, but a leader doesn't berate her troops just because things aren't going as planned.
True.
Don't let your ego get in the way of the real issues here.
Yep.
That hardly strikes me as an appropriate way of addressing your commander, Karth. I am a member of the Jedi Order, and this is my mission. Don't forget that. My battle meditation ability has helped the Republic many times in this war, and it will serve us well here, I'm sure.
Your talents might win us a few battles, but that doesn't make you a good leader. A good leader would at least listen
Karth.
to the advice of those who have seen more combat than she ever will.
True. He's right. You aren't showing much leadership ability right now, Bastila.
You know, I had my doubts about this mission, but I figured the Jedi Council wouldn't put you in charge if you weren't prepared. But here you are, acting like a spoiled child.
True!
It's true that I don't have much military experience. Perhaps I should not be so quick to judge. Very well, Karth.
Karth isn't that bad. He knows.
First off, we can't get hung up on who's in charge. We all need to work together if we want to get off this rock. The answer is out there. We just have to find it.
Well said, Karth. And the sooner we start looking, the better. I've already been a prisoner of the Vulkars, and I don't plan on being captured by the Sith.
Okay, so what now?
I think we'll need some help getting off Taris. Maybe if we ask around, one of the locals can help us out. We should probably start by asking around in the cantinas. Is something wrong? You seem as if something's troubling you.
Something weird happened to me when we first met. Like a vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
Of you, fighting a dark Jedi? Revan, I guess.
It's strange. Such visions are often a sign of Force sensitivity.
Are you saying I can use the Force?
I'm not sure. It may be that you have some connection to the Force. It would not be unheard of. When we first met, your natural talent may have fed off my own Force abilities. It is possible that in the excitement of the battle's aftermath, the Force allowed you to witness one of my more intense memories.
This isn't the first time that I've had a vision.
The Force is complicated. Even I, with all my training, cannot fully understand it yet. This is a matter best left to the wise masters of the Jedi Council. Once we escape Taris, we can seek the guidance of the Council if you wish. They will understand the significance of your vision, if there is any. However, I think it would be best if we all stayed focused on the task at hand right now. We can't afford any distractions. We need to find a way off Taris.
Okay. Well, we did the thing. We did the thing. What time is it? That's actually probably a good moment to kind of call it an evening. But, let's just make sure all the conversations are caught up.
How can I help?
You want to talk to me about something?
I would like to know what happened after you crashed on Taris. I'm curious as to what you and Karth were doing before we all joined forces.
Before we rescued you mean?
I managed to free myself, as I recall. In fact, if I hadn't been there, Brejik and his thugs might have killed you in that fight. It's probably more accurate to say that I rescued you.
Can't you just admit that you were rescued?
I'll admit that I probably wouldn't have been able to free myself if not for the brawl after the swoop race. I guess I should thank you for that, at least. Actually, your presence at the swoop track is what I'm curious about. It couldn't have been an easy task to find me there, yet somehow you managed. You also avoided detection by the Sith, discovered I was a Vulgar prisoner, gained sponsorship for the race, and became the Taris swoop champion. That's quite a resume.
And rescued the damsel in distress. Don't forget that.
Yes. Well, I hardly consider myself a damsel in distress. I'm a member of the Jedi Order, after all. But I won't deny you've impressed me with what you've done. When you were chosen to join this mission, I doubt any of us expected this much from you. A Jedi could have done such things, of course, but only by drawing heavily upon the Force.
I think you're underestimating us non-Jedi.
Perhaps, but the Force works through all of us to some degree or another. There are some individuals outside the Jedi Order that we consider Force-sensitive. It's obvious to me that the Force has been working through you. There is no other explanation for your great success, though I'm not certain what to make of this discovery. Perhaps if you weren't... well, if you were younger, the Jedi might take you for training. But as it is...
What are you trying to say?
I'm sorry. I've overstepped my authority. I'm speaking of things that are best left to the Jedi Council. For now, let's just accept the fact that you're gifted. Hopefully, between your abilities, my Jedi training, and the skills of our companions, we can find a way off this planet.
Okay, anything
How can
else?
I help?
Yes, what's on your mind?
I want to discuss something with you.
You do? Well, fair enough. What do you want to discuss?
I want to talk about these issues you seem to have with me.
I knew you wouldn't understand where I was coming from. Let me try and explain. You got the skills of an elite commando, and you saved my butt more than once. Between that and your facility with languages, I'm lucky
Haven't
you're
we had
here.
this
But
conversation?
that doesn't mean that I'm going to stop watching you being wary. I'm just not built that way. Period.
Why are you so hostile? What did I do to deserve this?
Yeah,
we've had this conversation.
I don't know that you'll be... Me? You shouldn't. I don't need to be analyzed, thanks. Can we just get back to business? No, I don't want to... Why is what we... Yes.
I thought I had that conversation, but okay.
Well, that's...
We did, but maybe it was like a weird quick save situation or something.
Hey there, what can I do for you?
I want to talk to you about your brother.
I don't want to talk about Griff and Lena. Just the thought of that space train. If I'm gonna be any...
Okay.
Hey.
Alright. I don't think he wants to open up anymore. Okay. Yeah, he doesn't want to talk. Let's make sure all my gear is upgraded. Okay, so who's this squad gonna end up being? We still got a good bit more to do. I definitely think we take Zalbar. I don't know why some things are not being taken off. In which case, the prototype vibroblade is the best for him. Hey, what up, Smooth? Resistant to bludgeoning or fortitude. I think the bludgeoning is going to be a little better for him. Why is it forcing things to like equip? Let's just step right outside real quick. We definitely are gonna want Zalbar. And then I guess Bastila? She's probably better than like Karth. It's either Karth or Bastila. I don't think I don't think we really need mission. I mean, Karth might do a little bit more damage faster than Bastila. Bastila is kind of annoying. We'll bring Karth. Just watch the newest Ahsoka. Ooh.
You there, human. You are the rider who won the great soup race in the lower city, yes?
That's right.
I have a message from Taris Ordo. He says to meet him in the cantina.
That's so vague. Which one? Why does he want to meet me?
Taris didn't say why he wanted to meet you. He only said he had an offer you couldn't refuse.
Thanks for the message. I'll go meet him in the cantina.
Wise choice, human. I would advise you not to wait too long. Mandalorians are known for many things, but patience is not one of them.
Alright. Okay, it was just really buggy in there. Let's give Karth Brejik's gloves for now. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Just kind of... He's good. We'll go to Karth. Fine. And he likes two blasters, so we'll give him Karth's and the Arcanian Heavy, I believe. Bum, bum, bum. And now we just give him a heavy blaster. 1 to 4. Yeah, heavy blaster's just the best. Okay. I think everybody should be set. This will be a solid squad, I think, until we get T3, and then I might need to bring T3 instead of Karth. for the base.
Yes?
Let's level up Karth. Ba-ba-da-bum. Blaster's already master. Maybe I should give him rapid fire. So they get an extra ranged attack, but it's a -4 to hit. Might not be the most ideal. It's just regular attacking is just safer. I could give him... This is actually... Level 1 implant's probably actually significantly better on him. So then I can give him this. And just make him do that much more damage.
What?
For now. Very good. Alright. Well, that's where we'll save it. We're all set to go. That could have been very bad. Earlier. That was chaotic. Could have been real ugly real quick. At least we didn't have to like redo everything all over again.